Welcome back to another IWL comic reaction of the Sonic IWL comics, issue 67. Now, in the last issue, we got an interesting story with the Chaotix, Knuckles, Cream, Rough, Tumble, Gemerald, Vanilla, Chocolate, I believe that's the chow's name, and then Cheese. An interesting two-story issue, with part 1 being in issue 65, and part 2 of the two issues being in issue 66. An amazing issue. Both of them were amazing. One of y'all told me that there was one more issue going over side details before we get into the next arc. So like a side story, which I do love side stories. I find it fun. It really stitches a story together, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna try to guess, and I could guess just from the thumbnail of this video, it being Surge and Kitsuname. If it wasn't for them being on the thumbnail, I would have guessed, like, I don't know, Sonic, Tangle, Whisper, Bell, Although I guess we did get those with issues 63 and 64, so... without further ado, let's get right into the issue.
Amy, Surge, and Kit. I have so many questions.
Ain't it obvious? I'm chilling with your bestie. She was telling me this crazy story about a forest fire.
You do know who this is, right?
I do, and I know it sounds crazy, but she came in peace. She made a point of finding me to announce she and Kit wanted to turn their lives around.
Also, IWL creators, you do amazing work with the faces of your characters. Keep it up. You have me literally wanting to laugh at some of these faces, and I'm just holding myself from laughing.
So, I'm willing to chalk this up to a rocky start, and let us have a do-over, if you will.
Just like that?
Just like that.
After all, you said I could. You made it sound so simple.
Freedom is right there waiting for you! Just take it!
I can't! Our last fight was a bit of a close call. It got me to reprioritize, so here we are! Ready to start over, right, Drippy?
Yes.
I'm gonna say no. They still have vengeance towards Sonic, at least a little bit. They're working for Clutch, aren't they? I'm shouting it out here now because, one, if they hate Sonic, I doubt they would just go join the Freedom Fighters without an incentive. So, Clutch is like the only person that kind of links the scenario together.
Yeah, just like that?
This is all there's left to eat around here? Really?
I'm sorry. It's all I could find. The beast has no power, so anything perishable is rotting. And there's not much to forage beyond the walls.
I ain't living off berries and roots. We need to get out of here.
Yes, but where? Dr. Eggman is aware of us, so his bases will be on high alert. We don't belong anywhere in polite society. This place is falling apart around us.
I know all that!
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be the smart one. Figure it out!
I am trying. Has Eggman come back to look for us?
I'm gonna tear off his mustache and feed it to him!
Hold up. I recognize that. Sonic Colors. It's the machines he was using to destroy the Wisp's planet. I remember this robot, or this design at least. I like how they're reutilizing some old work.
Tear him down!
Right.
Time to toast the smoke!
Messing with our tech? Then get ready to scuffle! These spots are protected by...
Honestly, y'all should have just went in throwing fists. Y'all would have had a better chance. Also, we did not fire them out of a rocket last episode. After I told Fred about Vanilla giving them the death stare, we were like, okay, we can forgive them, but we're still gonna give them a good talking to. So we just went over and yelled at them for like 5 minutes and then proceeded to buy them ice cream or something. Yeah, we did buy them ice cream, right? Wait. We also launched the rocket, but we have no idea where the rocket went, so you could find out. You know what, I'll find that tracker at the end of the episode. I'll find out where it went.
Ooh!
What do you say, boys? Should I make your tails match?
No!
Oh my god, that is a disturbing sight of Kitsuname. It kinda makes him look like a beast in that shadow-esque form. Like, I know it's him being the shadow in the background, but man, does he look like a beast in that design.
Mercy!
No mercy for Eggman goons.
We don't work for Eggman no more, idiot!
Yeah? Then what's with all the egg tech?
It and the fools you've trounced belong to me.
Hold the mooks.
They're back working for Clutch? Didn't he fire these two? And then he just rehired them in a span of an issue? Also, what's with Tuff's eye? I don't know why. The red eye, it looks like it's about to pop out of his socket.
Yes, ma'am.
My apologies for the intrusion. I had assumed the late Dr. Starline's base was no longer occupied.
You knew that sack of trash?
I did indeed. I deal in all manner of scrap and robotic refuse. Dr. Starline was a frequent client of mine for all sorts of resources.
Of course! Starline and Clutch would know each other. He would get all of Eggman's supplies, gear from under Eggman's nose by buying from Clutch. Hence where he got a lot of his resources. Clutch was the middleman in getting resources for Starline to have his own lab, his own resources, his own tech from Eggman. He began the technology through Clutch, who would gather up the materials and sell them. Okay, he's definitely a businessman. I still have not determined good villain material or not. He's not a bad villain. He definitely has a plan. Definitely has a plan. I'm trying to put the rest of it together of what his plan could be. He is turning out to be an interesting villain. Still haven't made my mind if I like him or not.
Wait a minute. You mean...
I know who you are, Miss Surge. I know what you are. I know a great many things. Such as you don't mind getting your hands dirty, and that you have no love for Sonic the Hedgehog or his friends. Perhaps we can do business,
Maybe. Who are you?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Clutch the Opossum, and publicly, I run Clean Sweep Inc. My company clears out areas once invaded by Dr. Eggman, and sells the material back to him, or whoever needs questionable technology. People think it's a kindly public service. I see no need to correct them.
Heh. All right. Where do I come in?
Sonic's friends do the same work as my company, but legitimately. That's bad for business. I'm in the process of staging a hostile takeover, if you will. Help me further my plans to steal the restoration, and in return, I'll tell you everything I know about you and your young companion.
Wait a minute. They've been trying to search to find out who they were before basically Dr. Starline's experiments. Are we finally getting an answer to that? Oh, this could be a big bombshell in the series.
Got a deal, old man.
But how will we even get near their headquarters? We're their enemies.
Oh, I know just how to get in the front door.
Yeah? Just like that?
Huh? Yeah, just like that.
Cool. Glad you came around.
had me and Amy give you a grand tour of the place.
To keep an eye on them?
Oh, you betcha.
So, you've already seen the mall. Lots of dining and shopping options for the staff and anyone passing through.
Ta-da!
Which is all supplied by this depot.
You guys need all this?
Nope. This is also where they organize supplies for anyone in the world.
Hey!
Oh, hey Blaze! Hey Silver!
Look at the poor worker next to Silver. I'm sorry, you show so many funny faces and you expect me not to laugh?
What are you up to?
While touring the world, I learned Missouri was suffering from poor crops this season.
Jewel helped put together an aid shipment, and we're going to bring it over there.
Who is your new friend?
This is Surge. She tried to destroy me a couple of times.
Honestly, Sonic, you need to stop making friends like that.
Wait, he seriously makes a habit of this?
He does. He makes a habit of it so often. Blaze, Silver, Shadow, Knuckles. I believe there is so much more. I'm not even gonna get into Archie because I am not heavily into Archie yet. I'm only in the 20 issues so far. In fact, the day before this video releases, I believe is the reaction video for the issue 20 and 21 comic review reaction for the Archie Sonic comics.
When we first met, I was hostile. We fought rather
Also, y'all have been telling me to play Sonic Rush. It's on my list.
ferociously back then.
I remember that. Me and Silver have had our moments of friction too.
At least you're always super nice about it afterwards.
Sonic 06.
I've got stories about him throwing down with Knuckles and Shadow for days.
Sonic Adventures 2 and Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Have any of your friends not tried to waste you?
Look, once you get to know me, I'm very likable.
So, since I fought him,
Ugh.
does that mean I'm an honorary restoration mook like you two?
We are not affiliated with the movement.
We just like to help out.
The restoration is a volunteer movement. Everyone is free to come and go as they please. If this place doesn't suit you, you're welcome to leave anytime.
Trying to get rid of me already?
I'm making it clear it's your choice. No one will force you to do anything you don't want to here.
You really mean that?
Let's continue.
Okay, I want to speak, but what's with these faces? My gosh, IWL Publishing. How far back have I been saying about these faces? Because I know I have not been... In the very beginning of the series, I've mentioned like maybe once or twice about some funny faces. Then after the Metal Virus arc, I found more funny faces. It is freaking hilarious on how many they do in these comic series. We've had some from Blaze, I believe we had some from Amy, we've had some from just random passerbys, even workers now. I'm actually very grateful that IWL makes some funny faces for these characters, because it just makes me laugh.
The tour. Safe travels, you two.
Hey, Sonic, think fast!
Ha! You couldn't hit the broadside of this hedgehog.
Here in the machine shop, they maintain the vehicles that deliver everything in the supply depot, along with search and rescue craft.
Uh-huh. I've had my fill of gadgets lately. Besides, tech is more of Kit's thing. You hear that, Drippy? You can hang out here and show Tails how it's done.
Ah, another young aspiring gearhead? You're always welcome here, kiddo. See you around?
Sup, Belle?
Hello, Sonic. Hello, Amy. Hello. Oh, Sawdust, what's she doing here?
We're going to get a lot of that here.
Good.
Surge and Kit are here to start over. Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Belle did run into Surge and Kit over in the Metal... No, it's not the Metal City. It was when Starline was taking over Eggman's base. That arc.
Dr. Starline made them.
Yeah, and Eggman made General, Omega.
And me. Yeah, I guess you set a precedent.
Okay, in the next death battle, or even story... Hold up, it's just a white screen. There we go. In the next story or something, I would like to see an issue where he goes over all of his robots from Archie, IWL, and even the shows. I don't care if it's a non-canon issue, I would like to see that.
Hey, I thought I smashed that gizmo.
You did. I rebuilt it and have been fine-tuning it ever since. I was just about to deliver it to Whisper, in fact.
Perfect timing. We can go with you and make introductions.
Hold on. Maybe we should ease into that one. You know, given the circumstances.
Nah, why question Sonic's judgment?
Okay, Surge, you should listen to Amy. You're liable to get punched in the face by Whisper.
I'm sure it'll go fine.
Perfect representation of what I was talking about with the faces.
Come on, Mr. Big Shot. Say something.
You're not helping. Look, I know there's some bad blood here, and for good reason. But if we can give them a chance, they'd be awesome in the Diamond Cutters.
Yes, but only if they want to join.
Why wouldn't they want to kick butt?
Yo, they are in the room. They have thoughts and opinions of their own.
Sorry.
I think it's a great idea. The team gave me a chance, and I'm nobody. Having someone on par with Sonic and Tails would be a huge help.
I have my concerns, but if they're coming on the recommendation of former Commander Rose, I won't object.
Lanolin, we've been through this.
I believe in Sonic and his ideals. I'm willing to give them a chance.
No.
Come on, Whisper.
No. You can choose to trust her. I don't. I won't.
Finally! You're the first to show any sense around here. I can tell you want to take me out here and now. I like you. Maybe I will join your little club. You can aim that wisp flinger at the back of my head all day if you want. I don't blame you. I encourage you.
Fine. I will be watching.
I honestly was not expecting Surge to be so enthusiastic about this.
If Surge joins, I'm joining too!
Yeah. We're a package deal. I gotta admit, this is a pretty impressive setup. It'd be a real shame if someone burned it to the ground.
Yeah, a bigger shame is what'll happen to the idiot who tries that.
Yeah, well, it's not like you guys are here all the time.
No, but the Diamond Cutters are here. And security has been tightened since the Deadly Six invaded. They'll be okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
No worries. You're a duo, right?
Got it in one. I just got set up here myself, so Lanolin sent me to help Surge and Kit sell into a place of their own.
Why not? Tour's over anyway. See you around.
Are you sure about this?
Nah, but meeting Mecha and the others reminded me that everyone deserves a second chance. Third, even. Starline stole their lives from them. They should have a chance to make better ones for themselves. What brings you back into town anyway?
I wanted to hang out with Jewel, but she's been super busy. Apparently, she's making a deal with something called Clean Sweep Inc. That might ease that burden, though.
Ooh, cool. Since you're free, wanna grab dinner?
Sure.
Here's your room.
It'll do. No leaks or drafts, at least.
I took the liberty of getting you a shared room since you two are codependent.
Whoa! Kitty's got claws after all.
I've got far more
More than claws. Mimic the octopus. Infiltrator. Clutch told me to make contact with you once you were inside.
Oh man, they have no idea, do they?
None. Bravo on the bold play with Whisper earlier. You need to tone down the glare though, boy. You're happy here, remember?
So, what's the plan now?
Keep up the act for now. Play nice with the others, but not too nice. If they're keeping an eye on you, they aren't looking too hard at me. Once Clutch is ready, he'll send us the order. We'll hit our targets while their guard's down. He'll come in, take advantage of the chaos, and we're out.
What about Tails? Is he a target?
Priority target, along with anyone in your way.
I like it here now.
See? I knew this was a good idea. Looking forward to working with you. Duo!
The most unexpected team up I was never going to think was Surge, Kitsuname, Clutch, and Mimic. I could have never foreshadowed this team up. Well, I probably could have if I really thought of it, but these were my thoughts on how these characters were going to go on their way. I thought Surge and Kitsuname were not going to show up until at least several more chapters. Mimic makes sense he would show up again relatively soon, since we hadn't really seen him since the, Bad Guys May series? Yeah, the Bad Guy May series. So, seeing him here is actually good to see him back in the story. How will these three play nice together? Will they foil Clutch's plan? And I'm referring to Surge and Kitsuname. They may find a way to foil Clutch's plan. Just saying that. They don't work nice with others. Starlight, Sonic, Eggman, the list can go on and on. Tails, such and such. I look forward to issues 68 and 69. The IWL comics, I honestly love where it's going and what it has in store. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.